early aggression towards B. Westside's the man who's gotta cut this off, and he'll take both. A beautiful start for the attack side.
And for GX, I think there's been a lot to be desired. A statement victory here, though.
For Eintracht Frankfurt, the way back in.
One enemy remaining.
Not looking all too likely, and certainly not easy with Ara standing in front of them. 1-0 for GX. The smoke up as well. It doesn't go to main. There's still a chance for Westside, but the Viper Wall's gonna block him out, and they didn't clear the blindsided player. Westside cleaning house, man. The wall went up to keep him out of main, but he just stepped right in. Gorgeous work for GX.
A lot of players now set up and ready on this A side, which might not be the best thing with the showstopper.
Oh, it's fired a little late. Monster escapes. Nade up to keep them back. Musashi's taking position though. He's looking for the fight, but he's been found. Jesse and Ara have done remarkably well, but a showstopper in. Jamalino with a chance to drop at least one. On the rope from Ara! It's a risky play. But in the 1v1, Jesse will have time on his side. This rotate gets him an early plant. The problem is he has no idea at this stage where his opponent's gone to, but it doesn't matter! He emerges from the shadows to find GX their fifth.
Instead, he's now under serious pressure.
Might have been a bit of a misclick there from Westside. This has become a headache now that GX have to deal with, and all of their utility is gone, barring one Prowler. Jesse needs to keep this angle if GX are to have any chance of defending the site. And he stands tall with 3 in, looking for more. And the spam from Ned is enough. The pit now dropped to leave 1 in the open. Jamalino will not make it out alive. The spam from Flickless, but 7-1 on the board.
The fact is, though, the defense want to try and go for something of their own, and they're gonna, well, no, actually, it gets nothing. Azuri's ahead of the curve, but it doesn't matter. Him and Monster combine. Jesse and Westside, 2 names that will strike fear normally, but Monster is having a round. It's been the individuals that have helped drag them through. Greed here is not a bad one, and Westside already with an execution and his friend to back him up will give them a further advantage. A walkthrough on the other side, and Net gets away with 2.
Both players having to stand their own. Paranoia to start. Fizzy does well, but Musashi's under heavy threat, and the jump peek gets him. Fizzy, the spam could take down 2 with ease, but he'll be caught trying to get out of that smoke. Good taking of space by Eintracht Frankfurt, but there is a trap being set by GX. Caught Monster flanking, and now 2 can fight out of Hobbit. They only barely traded out, and the advantage sits with the attackers.
He's not going to take much damage at all. Manages to dodge the majority of the nade, but he will lose his life on the other side of it. It's now down to Aaron. The problem is the time. Jamalino lightning fast on that reswing. The youngster with the triple, showing some of that level we know is there for them. Flickless, and to freebie, and it's 2! And then there's no follow-up again. This seems to be a major problem. 2 players sent into the Wolves, and nobody looking to try and back them up. 2 players have been able to find a trade.
Or Monster.
Yeah.
That's great work by Net. Closer than was expected, even with the reveal going through. The Nightfall finds nothing. 14 seconds left, and it's all falling apart. Eintracht Frankfurt bodied on their map pick, 13-5. And the shock darts did damage early.
Nice start early. Really nice start! Jamalino! Okay, this is already better than everything we saw in the last map. Maybe it's a chance, but Fizzy! What are you doing, Fizzy? It's an in-zone flawless. That could have been a 16-year-old getting an ace on the stage, but Fizzy ruined it. Whenever you see a young player go onto the jet, it's just a confidence age. Okay. Well, there's nothing Flickless could have done about that.
Draw the eye of Musashi, and he doesn't know there's a player up close, but Ara's been spotted now, and on the fallback, Jamalino's caught the cross. He's continuing to face down mid. He might have gone a bit too far with this one! Never mind! Jamalino's on fire!
But the spams will deny them that additional space. Westside trying to find a gap, but that gap is looking to be closed in. It's not closed in. Musashi, though, finds one with the spam. And now they're getting more aggressive. They're looking to try and take over. Jamalino's there at the end, and okay. They managed to get some extra kills, but it's still going to be the round going the way of Eintracht Frankfurt. They will have the numbers when they do eventually go to move, though.
Another flash, doesn't catch, and Ara's up close. Taking down a second. They can even get the spike planted 10 seconds, and it has to cross back to site. A few shots here could change the game, but Jamelinho will be blocked out by the door. But all the while, Fizzy is wrapping around, taking advantage of the chaos, or so he thought. Flickless with one well-placed shot, might have locked in another round finally for GX, another death for Jamelinho. The last man standing swaps to the Guardian. Bullets still ready and raring to go, but Ara brings a knife to a gunfight and finds the first round for GX.
Azuri underneath is the one that's in real danger. He needs to try and hold his ground, and he does so. Also has the support. Azuri just hasn't been taken out. He's been doing incredible work. He doesn't even know he's being surrounded on the door being broken. Will give the game away, but look at the time, 8 seconds. He's got to try and get this plant down. He's got to try and do it now. But Musashi just jumps, but it's not quite enough. The shorty doesn't land anywhere near as much as they were hoping for, and a Red Bull clutch will give their second. West side, the Senti on the other side, 2-12. I don't think I've seen him boomed out of a game like this in a while. Ara, though, at least takes some space, some awkwardness in the middle, but it's still going to go the way of the boys from Frankfurt. A 9-3 defensive half. I don't know.
Pretty sure they turned it off a long time ago, before Jamelinho was born. West side taking the first, and it will be the death of Jamelinho that kicks off this half. For Eintracht Frankfurt, maybe they can still regain that momentum. Musashi and Monster, the ones to pick up the pieces. Monster's been impressive, but one is all he'll get.
Flickless waiting with the flash. He's almost lost to that. Dart out. Okay, Flickless is gone. 18 seconds left. That flank is now coming, so it's going to have to be the kills, if anything. Well, not quite going to be enough in the end. GX will find their lifeline.
Thing is, they can't cross to him. That Odin's still watching the gap, catching Fizzy as he tries. Jamelinho does his best on low HP. Getting one is good. It could help them out, but there's too few on the other side, and dealing with this Odin. It seems to be the biggest challenge of all for Eintracht Frankfurt. 9-6 looking likely and certain with a well-connected shot from Ara.
I'm gonna jump. Wait. 3, 2, 1. His mark is still flick. Good shots. All the players.
Oh, a bit more structure to that recipe.
All right.
Imagine Jamelinho right away takes Flickless down. That was gorgeous.
They want to try and give something over. Musashi with a low HP Odin instead. Jesse with a chance, but Jamelinho patiently waiting. Westside's done well, though. And he's got an opportunity to get this to half. The reveal is going to force him off the angle. The fight is not won, and now it's all on Westside, and he's done it! A 1v4 that might just be the death of the opponents. A Red Bull clutch.
Credits to fall back on. A loss isn't the end of the run. For GX, catching Fizzy would have been a big deal, keeping that main control, but as they lose out on Ara, it's a bit whiffy from net. Not an ideal weapon to take that fight. The Vandal, on the other hand, for Westside, has proven to be enough many a time, and he'll be shut down on the backside with Monster on the perfect angle. It's 12 for Eintracht Frankfurt.
SMG at range. Now he at least has a Guardian, still good for the spams, but he also doesn't have shields by the looks of it.
Jesse has been caught in the flash behind, stops reinforcements, but Jamelinho keeps himself safe in the cloudburst. Beautiful play to put us back to a 4v4. And the mid play from net could be costly. He's looking for space for the early flank and a push that hasn't even started. Okay. And now Flickless does the same. They feed Fizzy one by one. Ara giving it away to Jamelinho and Westside. Another 1v4 on the A side.
Okay, we're back to 3-man again. Jamelinho wants to be at the front, and it doesn't matter in the end. He'll be the one to land the shot. It looked like it was their map to begin with the 6-0 start. GX fighting back, but it is Eintracht Frankfurt to take us to a third and finals.
We'll see if Monster can impress you here today. Already a dive into the B site and deep control taken, Flickless taken out. It's a beautiful thing with that door closed as soon as Swing comes out here from drop.
Right here.
Oh, everyone except Jamelinho can be traded. They can swing together. He finds his one, all that needs to be done, and the numbers and the herd thinning out. Finally, we'll see that pistol fall into the hands of the attackers.
And there's no doubt that he has the aim to back it up. Smokes down immediately. Musashi's well placed, but he doesn't win the fight. They're going to need trade backs. You know what? Monster's managed to find one. Ultimate's not yet built up, but Monster's got a second. Playing as that first player forward. Another one for Monster. He just takes over the round. A lower purchase of sorts. The Bulldog, normally a weaker weapon, but it's not a weaker weapon for a Monster.
Side one, left side, boys.
Out of the smoke.
Dead. One more, man, close.
Can you jump through? We'll trade you. Jump through.
Bro,
Jump through.
one link. Dead. I slide.
Get on, Jesse.
Get on, bro. Get on someone.
Fight behind the box. Fight. Everybody fight. Everybody fight. Stick.
Last player standing.
Nice try, bro. Nice try. All good.
Little recognition is
An unbelievable round from Musashi.
Timing is going to be everything, though. Net might just be piecing the puzzle together. If he clears this man, he's got an opportunity, but there goes the first. I think he's going to get traded immediately, though. There you go. Net was the one piece that ruined Musashi's day. And now instead, Azuri has to try and clutch versus 3. It's labored. A little bit uncomfortable, but Jesse will get the job done in the end.
Down to half already, and as the smoke fades, Jesse, oh, he should have been in the sights of the operator! Jamelinho with a rare miss, and it will be costly. Or at least it seems to be. Westside really having a struggle bus of a game.
One enemy remaining.
But it looks like it's all down to Fizzy. We should see that second round landed unless we've got another big clutch. Musashi did it earlier. Same position, different circumstance. For GX, this is a much-needed round. Monster down below is being revealed. The nade to deal damage as he gets out, but get out he does. Fizzy sticks around. He's in trouble here, or maybe not. Fizzy's got a double in the blink of an eye. It's an Eintracht round 8-4 at the halftime. Having that solid first half. He's been dealt with early on in the pistol. Eintracht still looking to break their way back in, but it's a little fragmented. Fizzy on his own goes down. Musashi a little further behind, eventually finds that trade. A second in his hands, but 3 more needed. And he has a good idea. He's trying to bait Ara out, at least he was, but, well, Ara won't even be needed. Net takes over.
Those feel like 2 very, very different game plans for a defensive hold. Pistols, though. Oh, okay! The Musashi collapse. That's not bad. Arrow. Oh, there you go. Collat into collat. Anything you can do, I can do better.
We'll move into, well, what seems to be a chance to isolate both fights. Westside's in the worst position. Luckily, Ara's there to recover what was a fumble and what should have been an economic round. Like,
You can hold from the box. I'm picking of you. 80 on cypher. Blind. Wait time.
maybe Yara.
In the wing smoke. Look, hold it. In the wing smoke. In the side. 80 on cypher. On side cypher. They tap, guys. Could be on.
1K.
Off. Chill.
Chill. Bait me.
Yes. Everybody Buddha. We're okay.
It's fine, just keep sucking it. Fuck it, Yara.
What goes first?
well, Musashi's brought it down to a 1v2. It seems doable. He'll tap the spike to draw them in, but I think made a step just after. Flickless more than ready for that swing, and 9 on the board. The lead is there. He's now surrounded. There's a smoke out in spawn. No one's here to help him. The Trips not even in a position to stop them as they exit this choke point, yet still Fizzy finds one, does damage onto another. Oh, through for Monster, and he's through as well! Through with this, through with them, and through with losing! 10-9, Eintracht, they've closed the gap to 1. Both teams running into each other at this moment, but they don't know about Monster with the Hunter's Fury going through. They might step into his lair as Monster, the beast that he is, takes another triple.
All the way since the pistol, he's been a survival artist. 15 seconds left. He's just waiting, and he doesn't connect the shot. Net is faster.
10 seconds left.
Net might just go unchecked. We've already seen this once or twice. Off angles being the difference maker. The dark, they're walking straight through, and that could be enough. It will be. Net with a fantastic response to what we saw. from Monster. Jamelino wants to try and get ahead of this. Ult being used, a chance maybe for him to get a kill. This is an awkward position, and eventually he will get one. It's left to the 2v2. Flickless with 4 already in the round. The tap trying to bait them in. Trying to hope that they make a mistake on the spams, and maybe they have done. Down to the 1 versus 1, but I don't think he realizes where Westside is. The reveal will give him that info, but so desperately low. Westside is there to close. GX get the job done just about. But it was a fight from start to finish.